So today we're going to define 4 terms. We're going to look at distance, displacement, speed and velocity. So let's start with a question then. So if I've got a running track here that is 400 meters in circumference. So if I run from the start line and I run all the way around the track and I end up back to where I started again, how far have I run? Have I run 0 meters because I'm back to where I've started, or have I run 400 meters? Well, it depends whether you're asking it how far I've run in distance or in displacement. Okay, so I've run a distance of 400 meters, but I've displaced 0 meters. What do I mean by these terms then? So distance is pretty simple. Distance just means how far you have moved. So how far you have moved, and that is a scalar quantity. It doesn't have a direction. However, displacement, in this case, I've made 0 displacement. So that's how far. That is the distance between your start point and your end point, and the direction to it. Okay. Because it involves direction, it is a vector quantity. Okay, so it's a vector quantity. So it's the distance and direction, straight line distance and direction between your start point and end point, and it's a vector quantity. So let's have a look at an example here. So I've got a map here. Now, if I walk this route, so if I walk along the blue route here, now how far have I travelled? Well, the length of the blue line is how far I've travelled. That is my distance. But my displacement in this case is a straight line from my start point to my end point. Okay, so that's my displacement. Okay, so that is my vector quantity, and my displacement is the length of the how far that distance is, and in this case south. Okay, so it's this far south. Okay, so that's my displacement. Now let's talk about velocity and speed. Okay, so speed is a scalar quantity. Speed is just how fast you are going. Speed is a scalar quantity. It does not have a direction. But velocity, on the other hand, is speed, but in a given direction. So, and because it's in a given direction, it is it's a vector quantity. Okay, so speed, how fast you are moving, it's a scalar quantity. It doesn't have a direction. Velocity is speed in a given direction. So, for example, I might travel 20 meters per second north, yeah, or I might travel 40 meters per second towards the school. Okay, so it's got a distance, it's got a speed, and it's got a direction with it. Here's an image. So I've got some aeroplanes that are breaking formation in this sort of shape here. So are they all moving at the same speed? Firstly, well, probably. Let's say they are. They're all moving at exactly the same speed, but are they moving in the same? Have they all got the same velocity? So they've all got the same speed, but their velocities are going to be different. Why is their velocity going to be different? Well, if they're all moving in different directions, they've all got different velocities. Yeah, the magnitude of their velocity, their speed, is all exactly the same, but their direction is different. If their direction is different, then they've got a different velocity. Okay, right. I think that will do for today. I'll see you in the next video.